to RTV at realtourvision.com. My name is Chad, and in this video, we're going to be going over the deliverables and links and the delivery site. Now, to get here, go to your projects, search for an existing project, and then once it's completed, yes, the project does have to be completed in order to get to the delivery site page here. You'll scroll down and you'll click on deliverables and links, and you'll be able to load the delivery site page and the settings you see here. Now inside, right at the top, you'll see there is the delivery site token, and this is what you will be sending to your clients so they have access to these stills, videos, panos, and links and media, as well as any marketing material that you have generated or created. And from there, they'll be able to download and access all of that. Now keep in mind, there is a duration here that you can set it to. And once it hits that, it will expire, as this is kind of like sending a URL with a password encoded into it. Because once they do access this site, it will be like as if they were logging in themselves with their own credentials. That is why it expires, and that is why it is important to keep that in mind when you are sending it out. If it does expire and they need additional access, you can always regenerate the token and you would have to resend this link back to them. Continuing on down, you'll have the HD media zip file. Here you can include the stills and you can include the panos. Typically this is turned off as realtors and agents don't necessarily have a means to utilize the panos as opposed to how they would be in a virtual tour. But if they would like, you can include those by toggling that on and compiling it here manually. And then just down below that, there is the resized photo zip file. This is for setting dimensions that would be specific to your MLS board. So it is important to check with your local MLS to see what those dimensions would be and enter those accordingly here. You can set additionally the resize type and how you would like it named. And then here you also have the manual compile option. Coming on down, you'll see a variety of other options that you can browse and turn on and off, and maybe even charge as an additional feature for offering it. Now here you'll see the email section. This will automatically pull in the email address of that client that is attached to the project, as well as if they have a secondary email inside of their profile. Here you'll see the template that you have set up. This is the default layout here, but you can update this template in your email settings. But you'll notice that there is the URL link that we saw above. And when you send this email, this will get sent directly to your clients so they can access the delivery site link as seen here. Now the perk of sending it this way, as opposed to manually copying the link and sending it from your email, is once you hit send, this project will automatically start the compiling of the HD media zip and the resized, assuming that you have both of those toggles turned on. But if they are on, it will start the compile automatically. And once it finishes the compile process, then the email will send out. That way your clients get a link that is ready to go and has those HD media zip files and resized media zip files ready to go. Just below that, you'll see the history of everything that typically happens with the delivery site, as well as if someone accesses it or downloads anything, compiles and such. So you'll see timestamps that you can follow along there. Now let's go ahead and go to this URL here to see what the delivery site looks like. When they do get their delivery site, it's going to look something similar to this, depending on what options you have enabled for the settings of this project. Now, right off the bat, you can see there is a big, bold verbiage of do not post and share. Be sure to communicate with your clients that this is not intended to be shared to social media, this page specifically. This is only for them and only for their eyes, as anyone with this link has the ability to not only edit the project details, directly from the delivery site, but they can also edit the agent details from here as well. A great aspect of the delivery site is allowing your clients the ability to pay for those orders from here and view the invoice. If we come down, you'll notice they can have access to their links, whether they're branded or non-branded. And you'll notice as I click back and forth, the URL does change here. And then they can copy that to a clipboard or view it, or even share it directly to social media from here. Just below that, we have marketing. So if you have created marketing material, such as social cards or flyers, and you have compiled those, they will automatically show up inside of here for your clients to download and view them. And then we also have embeds, where if you want to embed the virtual tour, or we have the virtual tour for iframe, branded and non-branded. Now, where the meat and potatoes comes in is right down below with the photos and videos. You'll see here is the download all HD photos and the download all resized photos. And these are those zip files that would be compiled. You can also have it set up to individually download each directly from here. And if the option is toggled on, you can even have photo feedback enabled so your clients can add feedback directly to a photo and you'll get a notification for that. Down below, you'll see there is the traffic report area, and you can add or remove email addresses from here, or they can as well if they want to be subscribed to those traffic reports. Just at the top here, you can see how they can make a payment. They can place a new order from here, view the traffic reports, photos and videos, links and marketing, and the client portal. So if they click here, they'll be able to sign directly into their account. That is essentially it for the delivery site. If we go back over to the deliverables and links, you'll see at the top there is delivery email, which is part of our older system, and we don't really recommend utilizing this so much as when you send this email out that you'll see at the bottom here, it will ultimately include a large variety of links. And what was found is that nowadays emails sent with a large number of links tend to get flagged as spam or junk mail, and you may find that your clients may not receive those emails. So we do recommend using the delivery site, but we still have this available to you. Just off to the side, there's additional media. And if you have your Kubicasa account attached, you can click here and import your Kubicasa media directly into your project, which would include the high definition versions of your floor plans, or you can include custom links that would show up on the delivery site itself. So you can give it a name, you can put the link here and hit save, and then those links will become available on the delivery site. If you're looking to set the default settings for your deliverables and links for any future projects that you would like to create, you can go to Settings, Deliverables and Links, and now you can adjust the default settings here. And to touch on one final thing, coming back to the delivery site, as we mentioned, your clients will have the ability to make payments directly to you from here. Now, in order for them to do this, you will need to make sure that your project has an order attached with a balance. Benefits of doing this is that you can set the different types of the order from invoice, prepay, or pay to download. If it's set to invoice, your clients will be able to come in and still access everything available to them. If it is set to pay to download, these links and images will be locked out until they make that payment. And obviously, if it was set to prepay, then, well, they would have already paid at this point. But that is it. That is the overview for the deliverables and links. Thank you for watching.